No gain, my boy.
I ain't your boy, Stark.
Alright, that should do it. Won't be any Latverian air support bothering us on our way to Castle Doom now. We'll take it on foot and bring in Bravo team once we hit checkpoint 3.
On foot? You're kidding, right? Do you have any idea how little arch support I get in this outfit?
Put a sock in it, webhead.
Ow, socks make it worse, actually.
Alright, ladies, let's move, now!
Take these chumps out. Surrender now!
I'll propose a toast to myself later. How do you like the suit? Too corporate?
I'm on it.
Hold the line. Stop the invader.
We're done now, right?
Shut up, shut away!
I won't tell your friends about this, I promise.
Pull back! Pull back!
So much for them. Castle straight ahead, barring a few twists and turns. Move out! Barring a few twists and turns. Move out!
gunners. Always hit these guys first in a fight. Otherwise, they'll just keep picking you off.
Thought about learning a trade instead.
Bravo team should be nearby. I'll try to contact them.
Did I mention I beat up Fire Lord once? Seriously, Fire Lord.
I can't raise Bravo. The signal must be jammed.
Got more of the same for you right here.
Would you say that was amazing or spectacular?
Black Widow should have left an intel drop for us nearby. Use your navigation system to locate it.
Come on, I'm Spider-Man. I always win.
They'll have to do better than that. Knock that barrier down.
They just broke through!
Drop point should be just ahead. We're outnumbered. Work together. Smash them all at once.
I gave him smoke. Extra irritable. Stink a loser on ya.
There's the intel. Grab it.
July 11th, 0800 hours. We've determined there's a massive power source operating within the city. Potent, but unstable. If you can take it out, you may find your hike to checkpoint 4 a lot less troublesome.
You heard the lady. Let's find that power source.
Show them what Latvians are made of!
You know, they don't call me amazing for nothing. Crime
right.
not only doesn't pay,
Something's
it
screwing
hurts.
with Powery. Watch yourselves.
We have uninvited guests! Remember, short control. Get out of our country!
It's an ambush!
Pieces.
Make sure they regret this incursion!
Keep it up. I'll carve my initials into you.
Sure, why not?
Bravo team, this is Alpha. Bravo, do you read? Over. Bravo team, come in. Widow, this is Fury. Come back. Over.
You know, I'm getting pretty good at this.
Death from above, invaders!
The electricity source is a church? Sheesh, talk about the power of prayer. Let's check it out.
One for the stars and stripes.
Nice try, bub.
Long way from home, aren't you, boys?
Move out.
I figured I'd have to wait till I got back to the good old US of A to try out the Tinkerer's new toys. But instead, I can give you a preview right now, free of charge. Keep your eye on the floor, boys.
The fireworks are just beginning.
Keep recharging. Punch up that capacitor quick.
Ready when you are.
You can't hurt me. I'm too well connected.
My spider sense tells me that hurt. Locked.
I'm on it.
Good, the power's out. Should make the rest of our trip a little easier. Might even clear up our radio communications. Let's head out through that back door.
Bravo team, come in. Come in. Bravo, do you copy?
Nothing new to me so far. But Black Ops aren't really SOP for you boys, are they? How'd Fury get you?
Same way he got you two, I expect. Everyone owes that old warhorse favors, and he always calls them in sooner or later. Could be much worse than
Come
this.
Yeah, but don't you guys wonder, I mean, invading a foreign country? Like we're soldiers of fortune or something?
I've known Nick Fury a very long time, Spider-Man. We wouldn't be doing this without a good reason. Oh, wringing your little hands over the poor Latvarians, huh? You think they do the same for you?
Colonel Fury, what do you have for us?
Mr. President, one of our ongoing investigations into supervillains recently had a major break. We've always been aware that many of these criminals who run around in high-tech armor were getting their materials from an underground figure, Phineas Mason, aka the Tinkerer. But what we didn't realize until recently is that the Tinkerer himself is being supported by someone outside the country, specifically Lucia von Bardas, elected Prime Minister of Latveria. As you know, the link to a foreign power makes this, by definition, international terrorism. The evidence is right here, sir. We're under attack. Trust me, they've earned what's coming to them.
They must be jamming our signal from somewhere. We're gonna have to keep going it solo for now. Let's move!
Charge up your baton!
Aliance, you knew you couldn't beat me.
Turrets are online! Keep that backup power coming!
They're trying to dig in. Keep pushing through.
Power levels holding steady.
big deal. Just pull him away so you can land a punch.
You asked for it. I'm on it. Nice try, Bub.
Damn, air support. Thought we took care of that. Watch out! Try throwing those grenades right back where they came from.
Don't be too embarrassed. I've been doing this for a while.
Engage!
Keep it up. I'll carve my initials into you.
Don't let them slow us down. Cut a path through these guys.
That's what a TikTok Canadian can do.
Show them what La Sarah made us!
You looking for another nostril?
How can we hope to defeat them?
Affirmative. Take out the rest of these troops.
I hear you.
Then I can override that elevator.
Told you I'm the best there is.
All right. After this elevator, it's almost a straight shot right to Von Bardis' front door. They know we're coming. Could get a bit hairier from here on out. Hey, how about you handle the punching, and I'll handle the planning, huh? I got this. Now you don't need any more detail than that. Let's quit the jibber-jabber and get this job done already. Ah, now you're gonna hurt my feelings. Time to move out, ladies. Going up. Head left. This wall leads to the castle gates.
Oh, come on, Spider-Man. I always win.
Knock out those turrets. Otherwise, they'll just keep pounding us.
We gotta find a way through those energy fields. Must be something we can use to block them. Nice work. Now shut off that energy grid master switch.
Would you say that was amazing or spectacular?
Get down there! Stop those Americans in their tracks! Move, you dogs! There's nothing invincible!
Give him a proper welcome!
Stop off completely. Get us out of the door. Now!
More where that came from, bub.
Score one for the science geeks of the world.
Coming here!
Oh, watch yourselves.
If I can handle the Red Skull, I can sure handle you.
Powers now!
You don't have to salute the flag, but you're going to respect it.
I hear you.
All systems go.
Stand up to American aggression.
How do you like the suit? Too corporate?
Happy for me?
More supervillain tourists, huh? Let's get them!
Fear not, Scorcher. Let the wizard show you how to handle these medicines. We're dead. Still drink.
These doors are actuated to Wizard's gauntlets, but he's out cold. Maybe we can power him up manually with some repulsor fire.
Lucia, we're home.
Great. Here we go again.
Hey, Fury, where's that Bravo team you've been trying to reach?
Communication still jammed. Someone's gonna have to go round them up. And you just volunteered.
What? And leave all the fun to you girls? Bite me, Fury.
No time to argue, Shorty. Take Webs with you. Locate Bravo team and find another way into that castle.
You heard the man, Webhead. Let's move.
Yeah. Sheesh, no respect.
stuck out here, Bravo. Take down those shield projectors so we can get in.
Diplomacy would have been less painful. The result never enough.
Good work, Bravo. That'll get us in. Bravo, we've got local voice communications working, but long range is still jammed. We need Black Widow on the radio. Head to the security control room and get those jammers online.
They're bringing out the heavy hitters. Be careful up there.
You are not making this very interesting. Always bet on gambling.
Hope you can get blood out of your costume.
Nothing like that.
Well, that's all the fun I can stand in one day.
I need no bodyguard. That was a Cajun beatdown.
Attention all. This is 5 minutes of our fun. Repel the invasion by any means necessary.
outside and disable those jammers manually.
Spider powers rock.
I stand ready.
All troops, we've got American vigilantes attacking on 2 fronts. Defend the throne room!
Bravo. We're encountering higher-ranking soldiers now. Be sure to take these leaders down first. It'll reduce the morale of their troops, make them more vulnerable.
Victory was in the cause. Pick a car. Any car.
Tonight on Infoline, Lucia von Bardis. To fill the power vacuum created by the apparent death.
They can't get past us!
Calling Fury. Repeat, Black Widow calling.
We read you, Widow. We're positioned to move on the throne room. Can you support Bravo? They've got a job to do.
Roger that. Bravo, take that elevator down. I'll monitor you remotely.
I ain't here to fight you, Von Bartis. I'm here to make an example of you. This place is going down, along with your little operation. Should help deter anyone thinking along the same lines.
So much for your president's friendly words to me. Or does he even know you're here?
You got a simple choice, Toots. Either come with us quietly, or die when we turn this place into a big pile of Latverian bricks.
You'll pay for this, Nicholas Fury. I promise you that. Take them!
Fury will handle Von Bartas. Head to the reactor room. It's time to bring this castle down.
Where do you think you're headed? Stay out of my workshop. Superheroes check in, but they don't check out.
Always bet on gamble.
I am prepared.
We've identified 3 heavy capacitors below you. Destroying their locks will allow us to set up a cascade explosion.
Are you slaves or are you... Oh, do you even know what you're doing? Are you slaves?
Don't be too embarrassed. I've been doing this for a while.
This is not a drill!
ready, are you?
You are not prepared to
Good.
face me.
You've primed the capacitor. Now head down to the reactor.
Excuse the mess. I don't clean up for uninvited guests.
America's guests are no match for us.
Saved or are you
Subject 07 responding well to bacteria.
I wasn't quite ready for combat testing, but you forced my hand.
Don't worry about the chick's big scars.
Substandard performance for that unit. Note that for
You should try to learn from that.
Imbeciles, do you really wish to taste my full wrath?
You will not be getting back up.
You're mad! You'll kill us all!
You don't want me going berserker on you.
Good work. That should allow you to break the reactor shield and gain direct access to the core. You should be at the main reactor. Disengage the auxiliary shield batteries first.
know how to do? Very well. I can converse with you on that level, if need be.
Those leg panels aren't very good. Is he vulnerable there?
I require assistance!
Take out his legs! Respond more of his legs!
You are truly unarmed.
About time.
Go back. My toy has protected you long enough. I'm clear of the blast. I thought you would be so fortunate.
That did it! Now run!
Welcome back to Stark Tower, our base of operations. As soon as you're ready, head over to the briefing station for our next mission. If you like, take a break to chat with your teammates. Try the new sim console for training scenarios, or to run simulations of previous missions. You can also access the review terminal to study up on intel, or unwind with a trivia game.
I'm on it.
What can I do for you? Nothing special. SHIELD likes to keep close contact with the superhero community. Thanks. Same to you. Not really. Enjoy the silence. Of course I am. Sorry, I have to get back to my...
simulator. Here you can hone your skills in a safe environment that replicates challenges you may face in the field. This first program focuses on your basic combat abilities. Try different tactics on the various enemy types.
Never yield to you!
Ooh, sorry. That's gonna leave a bruise.
report to Mr. Stark's office.
Ah, don't tell me this thing deleted my spreadsheet again. Come on.
Things have been pretty quiet around here lately. I suppose we should have known it was too good to last.
Miss Marvel has been investigating an international gun-running ring in the city. A lead identified this Roosevelt Island construction site as a front for their operations. And last night she reported discovering unexpected tunnels running beneath it. This morning she failed to check in.
Carol can definitely take care of herself, but we'll need to follow up on this just in case. Let's start by investigating those tunnels.
Intruders! Stop them!
Shooting gallery time! You are not prepared to face me. You are not making this very interesting.
Take them down!
That's what a ticked-off Canadian can do.
Get the gear inside! We've got company!
My friends call me Logan. You can call me Wolverine. You looking for another nostril?
Why don't you look happy for me?
You're very close to a major power source. Take it offline.
here! Victory was in the car.
Next time, don't waste my time.
Surprised, American? Did you really think you were finished with Liberia?
Let the balls of freedom beware!
Perhaps I will give you some time to think.
Get a charge out of this?
Au revoir.
Always bet on gambling.
How much more of this you think you can take, hero? Now don't keep telling me you came in here alone. Where are the others, huh?
Right behind you.
Oh, come on. You really think... Oh.
Get ready for sound and fury!
Thanks. As you can probably tell, this op is a lot bigger than we thought. We'll contact him soon, but we can't just walk away. There's an old factory above these tunnels. If we destroy the weapons they've stockpiled there, it's bound to slow down their operation.
That was a Cajun beatdown.
Shocker must be trying to slow us down. What's he keeping us away from? Let's move out. That should lead up to the factory. You go on ahead. I'm gonna finish exploring these tunnels to look for additional intel. If you need any help, I'll be ready.
You can deal with Shocker later. Trash the Liberian weapons first.
Make them regret. Drop it! Here they come!
You're near the first weapons cache. Destroy it.
Destroy them!
That did it. Now you need to find and neutralize the rest.
Don't worry, chicks dig scars.
Keep them away from the munitions! Coordinate fire pattern!
You're making progress. Keep it up.
Take out the Americans!
Like it might be nap time for Spidey.
They're tearing through us! We need backup!
You're almost done. There's one more stockpile nearby. That was the last one! Where are the reinforcements? That'll put a wrench in the works. Now find those villains.
I called your bluff.
Whole rim is luck is running out.
We'll hold this line. Go help the boss get everything ready.
Got it.
Death comes for you!
Guess you didn't expect the ace up my sleeve.
So after you're back in Shocker, we have to find out what they're planning.
I had crawfish put up a better fight.
Spider Sense says I'm gonna die.
There must be some way to break that floor. Look around. I'm detecting activity beneath you. Let's work together to get down there. Good thinking. Destroying their tech might help disrupt their operation.
I will hold them off. That won't be necessary, my dear. Take your post. If our friends here wish to join us on our little cruise, so much the better. If only Nick Fury were with you to witness this firsthand. But he will see it soon enough. The whole world will. We destroy your home, the same way you destroyed mine! Tear them apart! Turn those buildings into rubble.
Yes, madam.
Did you honestly not see that coming?
I want to see the city burn!
You asked the right guy.
Defend the cannons! Aim for Grand Central Station, Shocker!
Sure, boss. That'll shake up the afternoon commute.
Don't take that from them! Keep on standing!
Guess you didn't expect the ace of my...
If it were only that simple. I am no longer human, as you can see. Fury ripped that from me 1 year ago today. Now I am a bomb. Nothing more, nothing less. A bomb that will kill millions. And you just lit the fuse.
Oh man, I don't want to do this.
That's gonna leave a scar.
Manhattan continues to reel after tonight's devastating terror attack. Inside sources are indicating that the terrorists may have been from Latveria, Furthermore, they claim last night's attack was in direct retaliation for a secret, unsanctioned shield assault on Castle Doom exactly 1 year ago. SHIELD Director Nicholas Fury, now wanted for questioning in connection with these claims, has disappeared. In his absence, Commander Maria Hill has been named Acting Director of SHIELD. Superheroes potentially linked to the Latverian mission have refused to comment, leaving the rest of us to wonder why this horrible tragedy had to happen.
You hear what they're saying about that mission in Latveria?
Color me shocked, Steve. I have suspected we weren't sanctioned.
You have suspected? Nice of you to say so at the time.
Given a choice between Fury and the government, who are you gonna trust?
Tough call.
That's why I didn't even ask you to make it. So, thanks to you, all this is on our hands. No, not on yours.
The evidence is right here, sir. We're under attack.
Colonel Fury, since Dr. Doom's death, Lucia von Bardas has bent over backwards to mend the ties between America and Latveria. We got her elected. This year alone, we lent her country $72 million in aid.
Yes, sir. And it hurts to imagine what she's done with that money, knowing what we now know.
Thank you, Colonel.
I have a recommended response scenario for the
That won't be necessary.
Sir, if I may, this situation is sure to escalate.
We have a pleasant relationship with Lucia. We'll handle things diplomatically.
I kept you in the dark so that if something like this ever happened, your consciences would be clear. It's on me, and I'm taking the fall for this one.
You got that right.
Damn it, Stark. You think these things grow on trees?
I'm sure you've got plenty of backups, old man. You always do.
Enjoy your exile, Fury. Wherever you are. We'll just stay here and keep picking up the pieces.
What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Officials continue to debate the appropriate response to the Latverian attack. Meanwhile, the Eastern European nation has closed its...
How are you?
Claiming the strike on American soil was conducted without its knowledge.
Yeah, sue me for having a lapse of patriotism. Fury convinced me that op was important for our security. I still think it's probably true. Are we ever 100% secure? Imagine how much worse that attack would have been if we hadn't had some of our people on that barge. Not that again. Apparently, some of them are. I've got some friends in high places trying to find out more, but for now, it's all closed-door stuff. No, it doesn't. But until we know more, there's no use panicking. Sorry, I need to check on a few things. Talk to you later.
hello. Reformed supervillains, yes. We Thunderbolts have worked hard to change people's minds about us, but apparently, we've got a ways to go. I will. And thanks for all your support and encouragement. I realize it's a delicate time, but... Thanks. I think I'll talk to you later.
Disaster relief contributions are being accepted in the main lobby reception area. Please open your hearts and wallets to help our fellow New Yorkers.
Thinking of exercise.
Hey there. I'm fine, thanks. I can take quite a bit of punishment, but I was glad to have some help show up when it did. I had no idea what I was onto, I admit. Just the way things go sometimes. That again? Sure did. I'm glad I was... I wouldn't blame them if they did at this point. Sorry. I have to say goodbye for now.
Cleanup continues following the recent terror attack on Manhattan. Current casualty estimates are in dispute, but experts agree that the toll would have been much higher if not for the intervention of a small team of superheroes.
Hill, or should I say, Director Hill.
Hello. We're trying to get a read on that. Public opinion is really turning against us. I wouldn't be surprised if the government takes an anti-hero. Nip it in the bud, if we're lucky enough to catch it in time. We can't be fighting our own government. I'm sorry. No time to go over that again. I think the more critical question is, what's going to happen to the rest? Not entirely out of character for him, but an unsanctioned strike and a... Now, if you don't mind, I have some things to check up on.
The President will address the nation at 8 p.m. tonight, reportedly to push for superhuman-related tort reform.
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those people out.
Finally, some backup.
Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
Did that hurt?
All right then.
Even you know you can't win. Did you miss me?
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
approaching landing zone ETA. Incoming sound, 2 o'clock. We're hit. Still got some lift, trying to put it out. Hang on. Carol here. We made it. We're under attack. You assist.
Let the balls of freedom beware! Game up!
You get points for
Something smells!
We'll be done before tea time.
Damn, what a mess. I shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
It's more fun when they fight back. Invulnerable.
It's fun being underestimated.
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you! Dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there! You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
What's for dinner?
Dios mío!
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. I'll keep you in mind. Now go!
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey, when we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
Don't say we didn't warn you.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry! Yeah.
I ain't invulnerable.
That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
I'm not feeling well.
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts!
Come on! I gotta score some style points for that one!
All right then. This is no time for a skip.
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look.
Can't go on much longer.
Can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Cashing product placement checks works up a beam first.
Line it up, yeah?
Was there
When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national park, Game Garage.
Let's see him talking.
Did we learn anything?
This won't take long.
Even you know you can't win. Won't take a minute. Careful. I'm in a mood today. Nice try, mate.
We will bury you!
Let's stop trying to escape with our elected representatives. Get your own, buddy.
Take your dread and corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now. Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lever from New York State. Good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold. What can I say? I've always been a friend to superheroes. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you. Did you really think it would be that easy? До свидания.
Of course.
Keep attacking. You'll disrupt his cloaking.
If you say so.
Cloaking field is down. Get him.
All right then.
I step ready. These mini sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
I need some help. Can't you see I'm hurting? I'm not feeling well.
The Registration Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals. For them, my God! Now they cannot harm what they cannot see.
Did you miss me?
Let's go crazy.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
I show you the fire!
Your time has passed. My suit, not functional. No! You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need to practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got cold heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro, and don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures, or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
The acting commander will be here any...
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me.
I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequence
can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
I didn't sign up for trying to...
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this. There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here. Perhaps. But I'd recommend you very carefully consider the consequences of your decision on this. I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed. That's classified, I'm afraid. We can speak more freely about it once you've registered. Now, if you'll excuse me, Songbird and I have some logistics to discuss.
Hey, you come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight. We already trust them with the cops and the military. Bottom line, we need checks and balances. Otherwise, more kids are gonna get killed. No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go. Let's not start playing what if. What happened, happened. All we can do now is try to make sure it doesn't happen again. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability is the best way to do that.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe... Well, well. Speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing.
Advocates point toward the Washington, D.C. attack as evidence that superheroes are absolutely necessary in today's world.
If you're scared, feel free to do what you're told. Just don't call yourself a hero anymore. I ain't going over that with you again. With Cap in charge, As long as it takes. Cap took out a squad of those losers without breaking a sweat. I bet you could do the same. Anyway, think it over. But like I said, you better hurry up.
Dr. Pym, Latverian nanite samples have just arrived for you from the Baxter building.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. The law is in effect. Your time is up. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? Smart move. I'm glad to see you. Come on, I don't have all night. Smart move. You're not getting out of here until you choose. Smart move. One more stunt like that and there'll be hell to pay. That's close enough. I won't let you pull a stunt like your pal Captain America did. Just sign the damn paper.
Sure, take the easy way out. Rip you apart! Got your will in order? You guys are spoiling me!
You just made the biggest mistake of your life, hero.
Jeez, Mr. Cage?
Don't worry, kid. He'll bounce back from this. Songbird will be fine too. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Now let's get the hell out of here before we got more of these lackeys to deal with.
Welcome to the Resistance. It's good to see there's still heroes like us willing to stand up for what's right. It's also encouraging to see a significant number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents defecting to our side. They call themselves the White Star, apparently in my honor. I can't tell you we're in for an easy time, though. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have advanced technology and almost unlimited resources at their disposal.
Yeah, but none of that matters. What we got is more important.
Yes, we have the moral high ground. We know we're in the right. Our path to victory? Convince the public to repeal that law by remaining steadfast, and by showing everyone what it really means to be a hero.
We got a lot of operations in the works, so you can count on being asked to help out real soon.
Meantime, feel free to explore our command bunker. This abandoned Hydra storage facility is no Stark Tower, I know, but it'll hold up if S.H.I.E.L.D. comes knocking.
We won't win this thing holed up in here. Head over to the briefing station when you're ready for your first mission.
Hello there. I haven't heard anything from him since he went underground. That's a good question. I'll let you figure out the answer. You're right. I've had something of a checkered past. I've made some mistakes, but I want to do the right thing. I'm just grateful the Cap took me in. Don't worry, I will. Well, I'll talk to you later.
What can I do for you? I guess folks assume I stand for the American government. I don't. I stand for the American dream, the American way of life. I think we've got a good chance of coming out on top. As long as we have to stand up for what's right. Not to me, but I respect your position.
Hail, my friend. Captain America hath said it's a war. If so, then it would serve us well to put such thoughts. If one fights for a righteous cause, nothing matters more than it. Sorry, but we did talk on that. Captain America hath led us to countless victories. I hope that you're loyal. Farewell for now. We shall speak.
Bad news. Our base in Jersey City has been discovered by S.H.I.E.L.D. Our people are under attack and need immediate support. Cable was in charge of setting up this operation, but we've lost contact with him. We need to recover weapons crucial to our movement and, more importantly, Protect the data Cable had compiled regarding our allies and other prospective base locations. From what we can tell, the base defenses are already compromised. Get there ASAP and hit those invading SHIELD forces from behind. Then get our people and our intel out of there.
Team, this is Cable. SHIELD is planting explosives to destroy our combat drones. Take out their agents and disable the bombs. I'm dispatching Spider-Woman to support you.
Set up that perimeter.
They're approaching your position. Take them out.
Unregistered capes! Get them!
Register this!
Let's make this fast!
We're a better country than this, and you know it!
Get onto the boat! SHIELD's trying to destroy our equipment. We don't have much time. Grab the explosives and get them away from the cargo.
That's quite a shiner you're gonna have tomorrow.
Clock's ticking! Remove those bombs! Hurry! Get the explosives off the boat!
Here they come!
Now it's a party.
Pick up those charges and get rid of them!
Not bad. We'll still be able to use most of this.
Here I am.
Cables hold up nearby in an old Hydra base we repurposed. Cable got his hands on some old SHIELD robots intended for general defensive ops. They'll help us slow down the enemy forces.
I love my job. This country is supposed to be about freedom.
All unregistered combatants are ordered to stand down.
Yeah. Who do
Just sleeping on the job. Disc, disc.
I'll open the gate. Get in here and stop shield.
The arm's backing down. Prepare for assault maneuvers.
Got your will in order? You guys are spoiling me! Live a little! Okay, very little.
Grab those miles. Use them to hit the chopper.
Your stunt in Stark Tower was cute, but this is just lunacy. You're facing down all of S.H.I.E.L.D. and taking on your own government. Being asked to sign a piece of paper, that is not what I'd call oppression. Regardless, I can't let you go any further. I don't want to fight you, but you're giving me no choice.
believe me, you don't want me taking off my mask.
Unit 2, attack positions! Unit 2, attack positions!
Let's get going. Everyone should make their own choice.
Did you honestly think we'd be unable to call in reinforcements, Natasha? Your biggest weakness is your overconfidence.
I could easily say the same thing to you, Jessica. You can't win this war.
Time will tell.
I've disabled Black Widow's security override. Get inside now! We're mounting a defense just ahead of your position. Move in and hit shield from behind.
Eagle, this is Hutchins. Bishop and War Machine got past us before the force fields went up.
Acknowledged, Hutchins. We'll be on the lookout. Meanwhile, hold that line.
I need some action.
put up a fight next time.
Those shield devastators are ripping the base apart. Take them out! To the right. The electrical subsystem's overloaded. I need you to bring the turret defenses online. You need to get into that control room. Find someone or something that can get through the electrical field.
They face true power.
Good. Now cycle the power to restore the turret. You'll have to hit the switches in the right order. Turret's online. That'll put a few dents in those bots.
White Star Forces, this is Spider-Woman. Our position is being overrun by shield reinforcements. Watch your back!
Jessica! Damn! Get back to the central hub and stop shield! Bishop's blasting holes in our defenses. Take out those troops!
I've been underestimated before.
Defense is online. We've got a chance now. Meet up with me in the rear of the base and we'll plan our next move. Hang back. Their bots are prying open the doors. I can seal them out, but it'll take a moment.
Sorry to round up on opposite sides.
door secured. I'll work on the other two.
I'd ask if you're gonna come quietly, but you've already answered that one a few times tonight.
Move off the front line. Next time, don't pick a fight with a girl.
He wanted a war. Got one. Now head to the Bishop. Team, get down here. We've got trouble.
Yeah, why don't you come down here? You can wave goodbye to Cable while we drag his sorry butt to jail. Unless you think you can stop us.
Test. Team, this is Cable. I'm in lockdown here, but I can send you burst transmissions via my infonet. You need to reach my position and stop Bishop before he downloads our intel.
As you can see, we've made ourselves at home. Hope you don't mind.
Nothing compared to me. Did I not warn you?
Support team to the entrance! Get those unregistered heroes!
And I took it easy on
That robot's locked into a power terminal. I need you to knock out 3 of those terminals so I can clear your way here. Good work. I'll point you toward the other 2 terminals. Central Command now, but Bishop's camped here. You'll have to get past him to reach me.
Protect me, you fools! they face true power. Hello? No help for anyone care? It is time.
Just remember, I'm taking it easy on you.
I understand you think you're doing the right thing, but you're not. And I don't have time to explain why. Either back off or suffer the consequences.
Require assistance. Tapping out already?
Ladies first.
Hit the 2 nodes, now!
Where's my support?
Try harder. I could use a lift.
You need to destroy both nodes while he's linked in. Try damaging the power terminal while he's recharging. The energy spike might hurt him.
Tickles. Hey, free refills.
Need some backup here.
Feel free with you and me.
Fools!
You stay right there.
Try damaging the power terminal while he's recharging. The energy spike might hurt him.
That's the stuff.
You need to destroy both nodes while he's linked in.
Give me a sec.
Hit the two nodes, now!
You really think that's gonna be enough to take me down? This ain't a joke.
He's shielding that terminal. Attack the other one.
Ball to the ball. Just proving our point. Gotta recharge.
Get both of the other terminals while he's charging.
you say so.
Getting tired?
Energy intact, only recharge him. Try something else.
Damn it! You traitors need to back off now! Just proving our point. I need a boost.
Work together. Damage all the terminals at once.
Too much.
Bishop, have you... Oh, damn it. I knew I should have supervised this op personally. Next time, you turncoats won't be so lucky. You're criminals now, and you'll be treated as such until you agree to register. If you were smart, you'd stop this foolishness. But I can see you want to play this the hard way. So be it.
We've already enjoyed some victories in this conflict, but we knew we were going to be in for a tough fight. And it looks like Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. are working overtime.
They've been rounding up unregistered heroes and criminals like there ain't no tomorrow. In fact, we hear they're running out of room to hold them all.
Intelligence obtained by Cable now indicates that the Pro-Reg forces have almost completed construction of a massive new detention facility in the negative zone. It appears that the only way to access this new prison is via a network of tightly guarded portals. Obviously, it sounds like a very secure facility.
Don't let that rattle you, though. More folks are joining our side every day, and there's no question we can win this thing.
Agreed. However, keeping our people out of that prison will be one of our top priorities going forward.
Good to have you here, team. Head to the briefing station when you're ready for your next assignment. What can I do for you? I don't think so. We might be outlaws and rebels. The plan is to win over the people. Show them the Registration Act is wrong. Once we do that, we let the system correct it. I hope you soon will.
Hey there. What can I do for you? I had, for a bit. Until I heard about Cap and his anti-registration movement. Then I realized I had to join the cause. It's always good to be around such amazing friends. We already talked about that. I can't think of any of my old teammates who'd buddy up to Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. right now. Carlton's recent actions were completely out of character. I think he's seen the error of his ways now. Well, I've got some things to check on.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, seems like they were ready to rumble at the stroke of midnight, though. I was just lucky enough to make my case and still... Or stupid. Take your pick. But I ain't one for doing things... Oh yeah. Don't you see it? I mean, which side has all the greedy industrialists, overpaid scientists, and government? Look, I ain't no genius, but I can read the plays. This is just another case of the rich and powerful. Anyway, good chatting. Gotta run.
Personnel are reminded that all emails must be cleared through cable.
Hi. What can I do for you? The percentage of people locked in prison is an indicator of a society's health, or lack thereof. It may be effective as a means of intimidation, but you can't let your enemy's posture... Of course. Luca. That was a long time ago. Neither of us work that way anymore. And even back then, we were pretty... Sorry, I have to run.
We just got word that a number of our captured friends are about to be transferred to the negative zone. They'll be sent there using a trans-dimensional portal, which we've discovered is located deep in the Rikers Island Penitentiary. But they must be transferred to Rikers first via convoy. Our best bet to keep our friends out of that prison is to never let them get there in the first place. So, we'll be hitting that convoy hard as it passes through Hell's Kitchen.
Unfortunately, there's a complication. We have it on good authority that Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. are bolstering their ranks with superpowered criminals. They're using some kind of nanite technology to control the behavior of these sociopaths.
Don't those reckless fools have any regard for the risks they're taking? The point is, we might run into these attack dogs during our rescue op. So watch your backs.
The convoy route is heavily defended. You'll need to clear out the anti-air emplacements, so our chopper can get a clear shot at the trucks. Then you can bust out our friends and get them to safety.
Liberty Squad, convoy is now approximately 4 clicks from your position. Looks like S.H.I.E.L.D.'s doubled their guard on the anti-aircraft guns. We can't strike the convoy by air until you clear out those gun emplacements. Hit them fast, hit them hard.
Don't hide behind the law.
Damn! Can't raise command. Signal's We've hijacked S.H.I.E.L.D.'s comm frequency, and are sending all is well messages back to the convoy. It's still on the way, so keep moving.
Now you understand why they call it stupid.
Should have seen that coming.
Combat drones. How many of these damn things do they have?
I need a breather. I've got Cap's back on this one. I'm calling this fight. You know what you can do with your benefits package.
Time to crack a few eggs.
Have a nice nap.
I command the weather. No one commands me.
Getting closer now. Stand clear and we'll make a path for you. Good. Hill's running that convoy right on schedule. Should be here in a few minutes.
Radio's still down. Get some firepower up here fast!
use a tragedy to take away our freedom. The wind and the rain are mine! This is finished.
I might be in charge of handling supervillains while the so-called heroes battle it out, but I bet I'll get a bonus for stopping. That attitude shows how out of touch you are. Registration's about heroes working together for the common good, not proving who's better. Enough talking. I've got other ways to make
Please, I need support.
Hey, I won't belong to any organization who would have someone like me as a member.
That'll shut her up. Take out that last rooftop gun across the street, Liberty. Then you'll need to hit the high line.
Bundling fools!
Rooftop secure. Use that crane to reach the high line. Once it's clear, ambush will be a go. You're in position on the high line. Clear out the guns before the convoy shows up.
We need to be fighting the bad guys, not each other.
Usually I charge for stuff like that.
And just in time. Disable that convoy. Great shooting, Lieutenant. Convoy stopped, and prisoners are escaping on foot from the disabled transports. You're up, Liberty. We can't let those other transports escape. Take them offline so we have time to get our people out.
I guess I can always make a bug out of it.
Making progress, Liberty. Hit the other transports.
Now they face true power.
Keep going. Once those transports are down, we'll have time to get our people out.
We can use superhuman backup here.
We're on it. I've got just the girl for you. Heads up. Looks like S.H.I.E.L.D. just brought in one of those mind-controlled criminals we heard about.
Stay down, ugly! And get a manicure while you're at it. Jeez. Nice to see you fighting bad guys for a change. What was little Miss Fake Nails up to? I heard something about that through the grapevine. Didn't believe they'd actually do it. But like I told Reed, I don't want any part of this. But that'd be the same thing as...
S.H.I.E.L.D. force is coming for you. I don't think they care if Ben gets caught in the crossfire either.
I am ready.
Can't tell the good guys from the bad guys anymore. Just that way.
Next time, don't bother.
I will not prevent you or this shameful
Give up. You know what you can do with your benefits package.
Sheesh, here we go again. That's it. She just bought herself a grade A clobber from your
Don't expect any mercy.
Clobbering time.
This is getting ugly.
all day if we don't bust them.
Deadpool needs help badly.
These shield guys are out of control. I almost hate to think of them winning with the stuff they're pulling. Yeah, you ain't whistling Dixie. All right, I'm probably gonna live to regret this, but go ahead and count me in.
Sorry to interrupt, but we've got trouble. S.H.I.E.L.D. finally figured out we were intercepting their communications. Iron Man's on his way, approaching fast.
I can make sure these folks get out okay if you can handle old Shellhead.
Sounds like a plan. Liberty Squad, get back up to the rooftops. Keep Iron Man away from the convoy until our people are in the clear.
Step lively. You can keep up, can't you? Your friends are not getting away from us.
This is the battle you can win.
Thanks for being such good sports and playing along. You must have realized that you're all far more valuable targets than anyone. Quite possibly. But I don't need to. I've got people for that. Speaking of which... Now don't play too rough with your new toys, Hank.
Aw, you never let me have any fun.
Yellow Jacket, you deal with him. Iron Man away from our friends.
Storm is prepared. I am ready.
I hope you like the negatives.
Try some quick attacks. No good. You'll have to tire him out again.
Hold still.
Hit him wherever you can. He's big, but he's not vulnerable.
Ever hear of the long arm of the law?
Look out! He's coming around! Buildings coming down! Hold tight, team. Help is en route.
Looks like you guys got a little problem.
Come on, let's see if we can't heat things up a bit for our big and tall friend.
Look out! He's coming around!
I won't forget all you learned. Size doesn't matter.
Fantastic work. Not only did you take down their biggest gun, but you bought time for our people to escape. Now it's your turn. Get out of there while you can. I just wish I could see Maria Hill's face right now.
The increasingly desperate actions of the pro-reg leadership make it clear our resistance movement is working. It's just a matter of time before public opinion turns firmly in our favor and the Registration Act becomes history. However, it's not over yet. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have already proven they'll stop at nothing to try to break us. We must remain ready to face them at any moment, while also doing whatever we can to protect the public during this chaotic time.
I know it's been intense, but we can't afford to rest much around here. Take a breather. Then when you're ready, head to the briefing station. Hello there. We're having a hard time getting a list together, or even a rough number. Unfortunately, our country has a history of illegally locking up those who are considered dangerous. We need to stay focused on winning this thing. Thanks. We need to have faith in the people.
Hey there. What's the latest? Me too. I still can't believe. You mean the nanite-controlled mutant criminals? Sure. I know what it means to come from an unpleasant view. It's too late for that.
Hi there. How are you doing?
It is true. However, I must tell you that the journey... Those who enter my cloak.
If we don't register, they'll throw us in.
Our youth has no bearing on this.
Well, good talking with you.
Hey, what's up? Not today, but yeah. Heard from Jess yesterday. She's safe. So makes you wonder, don't it? Maybe they... Later.
We just received word of a major disaster at a chemical plant in New Jersey. Details are sketchy, but hundreds of workers may be trapped.
We've got to get those innocents out of danger.
Of course, but we're well aware this could be a trap set by our friends. That's why we'll be using Cloak to teleport us in. He can get us right back out if there's any trouble.
Okay, let's rescue those workers. Besides being the right thing to do, it might make it even more obvious why being a hero shouldn't be against the law.
How many trapped workers did the radio say?
Over 300. But something's weird. I'm not getting anything over my infonet. No panic signals, nothing.
What's wrong, Cable?
Cloak, get us out of here! It's a trap!
Of course it's a trap. How else were we gonna get you all in one place? Skybird 1, is the area fully cordoned?
Roger, perimeter sealed.
No one's leaving the zone without our say-so.
Copy that. Stand by.
Stand by? You and S.H.I.E.L.D. going soft, Tony?
We didn't come here to arrest you, Cap. I talked S.H.I.E.L.D. into offering all of you a chance at amnesty.
You mean surrender? Thanks, but I think I'd rather take my chances.
Cap, please. You know how hard I tried to fight this. But that was before Stamford. The public doesn't want secret identities anymore. Registration is the only way to make them feel safe when we're around. Just give me a chance to tell you our plans for my 21st century overhaul.
You've got 5 minutes.
That's all I'll need. What the hell?
Liberty Squad, clear out that path so our people